Alrighty, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to our channel. And this is going to be the start of a brand new series that we like to call Top 10 Songs of the Week. So, this is going to be a weekly series where Sean and I are going to each give you 5 songs that have been heavy in our rotation for the last week. The rules of this series are for us, we can do no repeats. So, you're going to see a song on here once and only once. An artist can only have a maximum of one song a week. So if a new album comes out and we're spinning the album, we can only pick one song off of it for the week. That's not to say we can't pick a different one off that album for the next week, but you can only have one song per artist per week. So with that all being said, let's get into it. We're gonna start with my first pick. So my first song this week is Why Do I by the band Set It Off. This came off their latest project Elsewhere that just came out last week, and I think it's one of the best songs on the album. It's got a really catchy groove, the verses are strong, it's got a nice intro, and overall it's easy to sing along to. I really like songs that are easy to learn, easy to sing along to in my car, and this song fits the bill perfectly. Really catchy, would highly recommend you check it out. We're gonna see what the first thing Sean has planned for this week is.
Still see you driving around the top down like we used to. By that we met aside, you whacking in with someone new. I see you on your phone, it's good to know that it still rings. Man, I hate that I'm seeing things. And my first song of the week is Seeing Things by Kevin Mcguire. The chorus is really catchy. There's a guitar in the background that just adds a great touch throughout the song. Kevin also has little high parts after each chorus, which really shows his vocal range. I found this song in just a random playlist that Spotify gave me, and I've been listening to it ever since. Super catchy, kind of like it slows to the start and then it really crescendos to the chorus, and it just sounds really nice and quick and great. And unfortunately, it's a country song, which some people may not like, but I'm a big fan of country music, so that's why it's number one for me.
She say I'm a favorite, it's probably cause I'm famous. I can't let her get too close to me.
So the second song I have picked is Prima Donna by Suico. This was also off of a recently dropped project. I think it was a couple weeks back, maybe. But this was a single, and it's called Prima Donna. I adore this song. I think the piano in the intro is really cool. It's like kind of a rap rock hybrid, and I think it's really, really catchy. Which, again, like I said earlier, one of my absolute favorite qualities in a song. Overall, I can never get the song out of my head. I'm always singing it. It's fantastic, and that's why it was my second pick of the week.
Better than the stadium lights, I was falling, all caught up in your eyes. That Chipper Jones jersey hanging off your shoulder, and me the best seat in the house. And number two this week, it's "Winning" by Kyle Clark. Tells a story uh, about a guy and a girl going to an Atlanta Braves game, and really enjoying the time they spend with each other. Really another catchy chorus. And even though the Braves lost, he ended up winning by seeing his girl. It's a classic country love song that I don't know. I enjoy. Also, there's a Braves color commentary at the end, which like kind of shows Chipper Jones hitting a home run at the end, and like the crowd goes nuts. It's kind of cool. But that's why it's number two this week for me.
So my third selection of the week is Debbie Downer by Lolo and Maggie Lindemann. This one, it's an interesting one. It was one that kind of snuck up on me. But again, it's really catchy. I think Lolo and Maggie Lindemann's voices go really well together. Um, it flows nice. The only part I don't love the cheerleader parts in the song, but I can get past it because that chorus is just absolutely fantastic. Another one that I highly recommend checking out if you have not already.
just kicking back on my couch, but girl, you nailed it.
Number 3 this week for me is Last Name by Noah Shanaki. As you just heard, the guitar intro is super cool. It's kind of twangy, and I play it throughout the whole song. It's another extremely catchy song that I found this week. He made a new album, dropped it a couple weeks ago, and I just started listening to it. It's a great driving song in the middle of summer, especially when like the weather's warming up and all that stuff. I played it through my car when I'm driving to work this week. It's kind of nice. Just a nice windows down, no one kind of worrying about you kind of thing. And it's a classic kind of describing a girl song. I love everything about her, but I like to change her last name, which is kind of cliche, but I don't know, his voice is kind of nice, so that's why I put it number 3.
So my fourth pick is a song called "Hum" by a band Young Culture. This is a smaller band. I'm actually seeing them in concert soon with Eras in Action, Between You and Me, and Bearings. I'm excited for that. But this is my favorite song by them. It's really, really catchy. I love the guitar on it. The intro, it hooks you. I hope they play this one live. Great, great song by a really underrated band. Go check it out.
A few dreams turn into midnight dance. Pillow talk turns into weekend plans.
At number 4 this week, you got Horseshoes and Hand Grenades by Mitchell Tenpenny. It's a slower song, unlike the first 3, but Mitchell's voice really thrives with the quiet guitar and drums. Like it builds up to a solid chorus talking about a relationship where one's trying and one's really not. And the title really works well because they're close to being in a great relationship, but it only works in the saying like Horseshoes and Hand Grenades is close, but it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. I found Mitchell Tenpenny years ago, and I'm a big fan of his stuff. And he made a new EP album a couple months ago, and I've been cranking that up. And this is his first single off of his upcoming album, and I'm really excited for it. I just love his voice, and I can't wait to hear more from him. So that's why it's number 4.
So my final selection for the week is a song called "F You" by Avril Lavigne. It's off her latest project called "Love Sucks." This chorus is just super duper duper catchy. It easily, from first listen, stuck out to me on the album, and it's like an album with a lot of songs I like. But this one is one. First minute I heard it, I knew that this was going to be one that I was going to come back to. I'm still coming back to it to this day, and that's my final pick for the week.
I wake up and I pinch myself. You're with me, not someone else. And I'm scared, yeah, I'm still scared. That is all a dream.
Number 5 this week, I got Love Someone by Lucas Graham. I honestly forgot that he still made music. His voice is fantastic. And the guitar riff during the verses works really well with his voice. It's kind of a classic song that talks about opening your heart and being there for another person. And there's also strings in the bridge, which I really wasn't expecting, but it's a really cool part to the song. Lucas Graham, like, he kind of fell out of the scene after his 7 years was his like really only hit. But if you do listen to his stuff now, it sounds the same, if not better, because of better production and better studio quality. And he's making a new album, so I'm kind of excited for it, and I can't wait to hear it. So that's my top 5. I hope you enjoyed the video, and yeah, we'll see you next week.